Last time on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, Stigveld murdered a man and has been arrested. He had an incredible experience in a cell. He met a new friend and an old friend. Meanwhile, Treble, Capri, and Calbo went to church. Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, through Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. Dragon's Dream of Scorched
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. As usual, I am your DM Gadget. Stig is playing with a Guitar Hero guitar at this point because that's just the way he rolls.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm your DM Gadget, and joining me this week is the Guitar Hero himself. It's playing Stigveld. It is Stig.
Hello.
Playing Calbo Grey Merkin. It is Biggie.
Hello.
Perfect impression.
As Treble O'Clef is Oodles.
For the North.
And as Capri Smitty, it's Candy Machine.
Hello.
Not so good.
I ruined all that.
And yes, we are back with another one. If you are one of our YouTube viewers, you should check out the video on YouTube because we are now a video podcast. You can see us.
What? I didn't know that. I'd have put a better shirt on.
No, it's a fabulous shirt. Don't you worry about it.
Please excuse the shit behind me. I'm renovating the house, so there's a lot. He's made us do these videos, and in the middle of when I have to drag all my crap into the room
In the middle of spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Actually, we started the videos before you started.
You what?
You've got moisturizer. It looks like a hand pump moisturizer thing.
Like that's not what it's for.
Yeah, that. Exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
It's an extension cord. With three
Not from
plugs
here,
in
it's
it.
not.
It
Oh,
clearly
yeah.
looks like an
Yeah,
extension cord to me, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're on a small screen.
Listeners, get on YouTube. You'll see all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my microwave. And this
your
is
lotion
this is
pumps
how
out.
I live at the moment.
This is how he lives.
Yeah.
The ironic thing
Anyway.
is,
Oh, God.
Anyway,
continue.
You may continue.
If you're interested in seeing this chaos on YouTube, head down into the show notes or the description, and there'll be a link there to this video and to the new Do Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep channel, which is now separate from the Modern Escapism channel. So yes, go. So yeah, look at links, subscribe, like all that kind of thing. We're YouTubers now. We're influencers. We influence nothing. Anyway,
Your enjoyment. We influence your enjoyment.
yes, we do. Anyway, last time, yes. Stigveld was taken away to the cells where he had an impromptu reunion with Otterpan.
Oh.
Oh, his favourite. And they, hatched a little plan to break out there involving a very wizened vampire who managed to, have breakfast for the first time in a long time. But before all that, the other three were in the cathedral where they witnessed the body of Millicent put into the waters. It was sunk under the waters by the cathedral, and then the moonlight shone through a magically opaque roof in this non-magical city, and the Lunar Lute started playing by itself. And we are going to join them back in the cathedral to see what is happening.
I can't shut it off. I can't turn it off. I don't know what to
bloody
do.
Lute. It's been a menace since you won it off the bloody Fae.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Clearly, I can't play with these claws.
Here, you have it. Calbo, take it. So I passed it over to Calbo. He's just holding it like, what?
The lute is playing a rather soothing melody. It's not anything particularly loud or aggressive, but it is loud enough that it can be heard echoing around the chamber because the thousands of people that are in this enormous cathedral are deathly silent. You can't even hear them breathing. And they have all turned and they are staring at the three of you. The elder who has stood on the altar, the tall, thin, pale man, kind of reaches forward and it's almost like he's reaching into your souls, even though he's like 100 yards away from you. And he says to you, They are not of the congregation. They haven't given themselves to Theltea.
Oh, we love Theltea over here.
Bring them forward to be baptized in the pale moonlight.
Capri, where you go?
You see hands coming towards you from all around you.
Run! Calbo, quick,
Give
come
me a
on!
hand with this stuff. Give me a hand. Somebody take something.
All right, give me that bag. Give me the trolley.
Calbo, roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no!
You said last episode you did not fear any disadvantage, so roll it twice and take the lowest.
Okay, wait.
That was last week.
What am I doing? Dexterity, did you say?
Dexterity saving throw, roll it twice, take the lowest.
Jeez Louise, Pepper cheese.
Oh, 21.
Well, you're not taking that one.
It's the best roll you've ever
It's
had.
been
in your
slow
life,
this up, isn't it? Here we go. What a
7.
surprise.
So you feel hands, they kind of grasp onto you and grab you rigidly, and they start to kind of drag you forward through the crowd. Capri,
What's happening?
Capri and Treble, can you both roll me dexterity saving throws? Just normally, not at disadvantage.
It's been nice knowing you.
Something's got me.
20.
Something's got me. Dexterity, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so dexterity is on my main one, isn't it? Abilities. So 12 plus 3.
I'm being dragged away.
15.
15. So Capri, as the hands come to you, you manage to duck down. You whip a couple of people out the way with your tail. You kind of skitter back, and the Treble, you are small enough that they misjudge your height. And you kind of duck underneath people. You're kind of running in between their legs, but you both find yourself kind of pressed up against the wall at the back.
Capri, do something! Do something! Capri!
I'm stuck.
Magic!
This is your fault. I can't magic.
You can.
Calbo, you are being rapidly pulled forward, and you kind of, the people are kind of pushing you to the side. They take the pack. Stigveld's pack off. They take Stigveld's pack off your back, and it drops to the ground in the middle of the cathedral.
Shit!
They pull you forward up to the altar. They lift
Shall I
you
use
over
my
their
fire?
heads, and they drop you onto the altar. You're lying back. You look up, and you see this gaunt old man lean over you. And the elder tells you, "You, young dragon, may repent your sinful ways and take Theltea into your heart. You will receive an eternal life in the lunar paradise if you forsake magic and power and submit to her beauty."
Get your cat.
I'll stop you there. Can I do a minor illusion? I know it's. Am I actually unable to do magic, or
No,
should
you
I
can,
just?
but there's repercussions.
You can do magic.
There's repercussions.
The problem is there are scrying orbs around, so you will have to roll a d20 to see if you cast it without being noticed. It's almost as if you have to roll a stealth check every time you cast magic.
Okay.
Like a sleight of hand type thing.
Yeah. So just roll it's a flat d20. There is no bonus or negative to this.
Make sure you've got a plan here. She's doing that weird thing with her fingers again.
Oh,
Yes,
my
but she can do
d20 was
magic.
11.
Your d20 was 11. What do you want to do with your minor illusion?
I want to create that same sound, but coming from kind of behind all of us. So the same tone that the bell was ringing. So, but kind of outside the church door, almost.
Right. Okay. So you cast the illusion, and they all look up at you, Capri, and then at the sound of the bell, they just kind of stop moving. They start to shuffle towards the door. But the elder puts a hand over Calbo's mouth, grasping it shut with strength that you didn't believe you might have. And he looks over to you and he screeches. And they all turn to face him, and they turn to face magic, evil.
Oh shit!
It was him. It was him.
No, not me.
And the elder is like, you see his eyes are starting to burn all with intensity. But Capri, roll me a Arcana check.
Roll me a runaway to fuck check.
17.
17. As you kind of stare at this creature, at the elder in fear, you see his minor illusion shuffle slightly.
Cool.
And
Something else.
I'm going to give you. You don't see much, but you do see something.
What is
And I am going to give you a little flash of a hint of what you see. Okay.
Ready? I'm not going to look because I can't see it.
I'm waiting to be flashed.
You very briefly see this.
I
Can
saw
I
the
look?
backdrop. I didn't see anything, sorry.
Can I look
Sorry.
now?
What? One more.
Oh, uh-oh.
Can I look?
Yeah, you can look now. It's gone away.
What?
So
What's happening?
Do you want to share what you briefly saw?
What did you see? Did you see anything?
I myself know what it is, but I don't think Capri knows what it is. So
No,
I'll just.
does Capri want to try and describe what she saw?
Yes. So. It's,
What was it?
Some kind of wizard. He had tentacles coming from his mouth. He looked like
Tentacles?
tentacles. Maybe a staff, a long black robe. He didn't look good.
Let me look in my book really quickly.
The
calling him
acolytes
Cthulhu.
start to walk up. You can't speak, Calbo, because he's got clamped your mouth
Yeah.
shut.
Also,
Shut up, dragon.
The acolytes come towards you with a huge steel pot, and they drop it next to the elder. They remove the lid, and you can like glance over, and you can see within it is a writhing mess of small serpents.
What? Oh,
Snakes!
The elder reaches inside and grabs a serpent.
We
and
need to
holds it-
save him.
and holds
Capri.
it, Calbo. Calbo, roll me a strength saving throw.
Capri, we need to do something.
I'm gonna get the cat out.
Get the cat out of the bag.
22.
22. As the elder goes to try and force the snake down your throat, you kind of knock to the side. You punch him in the face, and the illusion kind of shimmers again. And you, Calbo, see the tentacle more in front of you, and then it goes back to normal.
What the fuck could it
to
be?
the elder. He's stunned from the sudden punch to the face, and you kind of like, or you're able to fall off the altar. What do you all do at this point?
Calbo, run!
We need to get the fuck out of here. He's way more powerful than he looks.
Run!
we're ahead of you.
Now!
So,
Me and Capri run out.
okay, Calbo, you are at the altar. You are at the top of the building. So for you to run, you are going to have to roll a few checks here. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Can I not go down the stairs?
Well, you have to get out. You have to. If you go down the stairs, you'll be going deeper into their domain. Do you want to go down there?
Don't do.
You're very
don't do that.
welcome
I don't
to
know
if
what's
you
down
want to.
there.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're very welcome to go if you want to. It is up to you. You can either go for the door down here, or you can head to
Can
the
I
top of the
defeat
stairs.
death after last time?
No, dude.
Am I afraid?
Don't risk it.
I'm going to run. I'm going to go with the guys.
bastard.
I'm not going
You're
down
going to go
the
with the guys.
stairs.
Okay. So there are a couple of checks I need you to do. I need you to roll a dexterity, roll an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, I hit dexterity. Hold on.
He's not dexterous at all.
Yes, I've got +1, thank you.
Wow. You're hard.
So I'll take your dexterity check because you got a natural 20 for that one.
Wow. Wow.
So you bring out the monk skills. You jump off a couple of pews. You jump over the crowd. You land. You swing around one of the pillars in the center, and you land right next to Stigveld's pack. So roll me a strength check.
Are we talking like Jackie Chan shit here?
Oh, there's some
Yes,
full-on Jackie Chan shit.
Yeah.
Bit of
What
a
do you want me to roll, sorry?
strength check. Bit of a crouching tiger wire fighting as well. You know, that kind of thing.
Oh, yes, King.
9. You pull at Stigveld's pack and it doesn't move.
Leave it. There's a lot of jewels. Shit.
Yeah,
I need to go and help him. Can Treble come in?
Because bear in mind, you have Stigveld's great axe, you have the deck of many things, you have all the jewels, all the gold.
I'm going to go in. You know how greedy halflings are.
I need a hand with this stuff.
I'm going.
Okay, so
roll something.
Yeah, roll me a dexterity check.
Fuck. Praise be. 17 plus 3, baby.
Okay, so you managed to climb up, and
you know what it picks up, don't you? The deck of many things. That's the thing it goes for.
You are running along the top
don't
of people's
decide
heads
that.
and shoulders.
The DM decides that.
I do decide that.
So you are now at Stigveld's pack. You have people closing in all around you. The choices you can make here are: you can give Calbo the help action, which allows him to roll a strength check at advantage to see if you can basically help him up with it.
Yep.
Or you can pick specific things out of Stigveld's inventory.
I want to pick specific things out of Stigveld's inventory.
So you will have to roll a sleight of hand check for me.
Okie dokie.
Because you're effectively stealing from Stigveld at this point.
Yep.
Why haven't the guards taken this with them, by the way?
Don't worry anyway,
6.
Stig. I didn't get it.
He's not in the deck of many things. This cunt was trying to use it for bollocks all the other week.
Don't worry, I didn't get it anyway.
Calbo notices you reaching into the pack.
I said grab everything, not things.
Oh, sorry, I didn't quite hear you from across the pews.
Right, you will both need to roll a strength check now. If you fail this one, you lose Stigveld's inventory.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of money.
No.
Oh, fuck. I've got 6.
Each got 22, so that's fine.
I got 6.
Yeah, but Calbo got 22.
Treble gets down his haunches, tries to lift. As it
Can't do it. Just can't do it.
Nothing happens. Calbo picks up Treble and picks up the bag this time, having renewed vigor as people have gotten close to him. He's got the adrenaline rush going.
Forget it, I'll take everything.
And
plus he's sober.
Yeah, and he's sober. Plus he got the 22, so he's now just using his raw strength now to push through the crowd.
Yes, Dragon.
To push out towards the door. So the two of you manage to make it down towards the door, and you're back with Capri at this point.
Oh, you see, Capri, I tried to get the things.
Yes, in a manner of speaking. Come on, let's go.
We'll talk about this later.
The elder screams, "Get them, the heathens! They have ruined everything. They have besmirched Theltea."
Bye! And we'll try and leg it.
So we are now in a chase sequence because the congregation start to give chase to you. Imagine one of the hordes from Days Gone. This is the situation that you're in. Because you've got the entire city chasing you.
And we don't have MP5s on us, do we?
No, you do not.
Should have killed a man and got yourself sent to prison. Much easier.
I regret using magic.
Let's go. Chase it.
As you all start running back into the city itself, you start running along the bridge. At this point, the guards aren't there anymore.
Yeah,
they'd been in the church because everyone had gone in.
Yeah.
So you run unencumbered down the pathway, being chased by the entire population of a city, which is new for you guys.
I mean, we tried to go in incognito into the city, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
It's not really gone to plan.
No, none of it's gone to plan. Capri, you hear inside your head from Proserpine.
They know you're here. It might be a time to use some magic right now.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
I do like how Candy chastised me for doing what I did earlier, and no matter how many times she was told no magic in this place.
Yeah, but it's too late now. We've been caught.
I had no other option.
Exactly.
Well,
The bad guy was using magic.
Well, you need to work out why that is.
But bad guys always do things that they don't let other people do.
Exactly, that's right, Steve.
And also the not using magic was so that you don't get spotted. At this point, you're spotted. This is like in Metal Gear Solid. When you've been seen, you might as well start blasting.
We've been bespotted.
Yes.
Spotted.
So we're going to use the standard chase sequence rolls. You all get to do an action, and then you all have to do Constitution
saving throws, or is just normal.
So you all have. So on each turn, you all have to do a Constitution saving throw to make sure that you are still running.
Right.
I was running.
3 failed Constitution saving throws means you are caught.
Whoa.
Because you are being chased by a hell of a lot of people.
I am not going
here.
for a swim. Halflings cannot swim.
Yeah, it's just
Well,
I'm
thanks-
using the app, and there's a section above it with your strength, dexterity, etc. And then underneath it's got saving throws. So I'm just trying to work out when we use which one.
So when I ask you to use a saving throw, you will be using a saving throw.
Cool.
So you'll get your first turn for free because these are all fresh and running.
Yep.
So, do you want to do any actions?
Keep running.
Can I use a create? So where are we on the bridge?
On the bridge, you are
halfway.
You're near the end. You've managed to get a good sprint to start.
Where are we
near the
running
end.
to, by the way? Are we running out of the whole place, or what? Where are we going?
I don't know. You need to decide that.
Capri, could we blow this bridge?
That's what I'm thinking. Where's the where are the masses?
The masses are just starting onto the bridge at this
We
point.
need to leave them in the island.
Right, can
Blow
I use
the bridge.
I'm gonna use. I can't use 2. I can't decide what to do.
If I use Breath of Fire on the bridge, how big is the bridge? Is it the fire?
You
will
ain't
it last
burning
long
stone
enough?
bridge, mate.
I say it's concrete. You're not
Yeah.
you're
No,
not going
but
to burn it.
If I can put a path of fire there, they can't get past it, surely.
So your breath of fire doesn't leave a lingering fire unless it's on something
Yeah.
flammable.
Okay.
There's nothing.
So
I
if you
can
did if you did it on a wooden bridge, then the fire would linger. But you're
Yeah.
on
Capri,
Capri,
stone.
what magic do you have?
I can use create bonfire to do the same thing, but what I wanted to do was do the same minor illusion to distract them for a minute, so we can.
Why
all
don't you
kind
make
of
it look
go in.
like? Why don't you make it look like we have blown up the bridge?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll use create bonfire about midway.
What's that going to do? Just stop them like a barricade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
okay.
I think. Well, if it goes to
What-
plan.
I mean,
No,
it just creates a bonfire. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
create like a wall of fire.
Yeah, I think you're better off doing like a minor illusion to make it look like we have blown up the bridge, so
Yeah,
they
let's
won't
do that.
cross it.
Okay, so
I'm just making sure we can actually do that.
ooh, that is an interesting use of minor illusion. I like it.
You get what I'm saying,
Um,
though, don't you? Make
Yeah,
it
no,
look
no.
so
I completely
everyone else is
understand what you're
thinking, oh, we can't cross.
I mean, I can create a sound or an image of an object.
And a sound is the explosion, and image is the bridge looking like it's.
saying. No, it's a
blown
sound or an image, not
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. Let me see if I've got anything in my inventory because I can make a bang.
Can't you
Yeah,
do
I
the
think if
illusion
We're
of the
gonna have to
bridge?
kind of work
disappear
together. I
if I
think.
don't
Yeah,
make a really big
If I can make a
explosion noise?
bang, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Thunderwave. Yes. A voice in my head. A voice in my head gave me an idea to do a crackle of thunder and loud bang. So I'm going to do Thunderwave. Thunderwave!
Ooh, Thunderwave. So, does Thunderwave
But
have
we
an
need to do
attack
this
action?
in tandem, so Candy's illusion needs to work just after I've done the crackle.
Ah, you two go back to back like
Yeah.
like the Wonder Twins.
We're like the Wonder
Twins.
Twins. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're absolutely. This is the first time me and Capri have ever worked together.
Feels weird. Feels
I'm just
itchy.
putting the weed in my pipe while this is all going on.
Yeah, we've got to do it. We've got to do it. No. In fact, Biggie, if you do a bit of breath while we're doing this as well, this is a trifecta of noise and explosion. This could work.
Right. Okay.
We've obviously got
so-
to trick the DM as well. He doesn't know we're talking about this.
Right. Okay. So let's assume that. So when you cast Thunderwave, so
Yeah.
it's a Constitution saving throw of over 18.
Yes.
So,
someone- whoever's
I
in
am
charge.
I am going to have to roll. So, assuming that this pathway is what 15 feet wide, what would
15
that
feet.
be?
Yeah.
That would be. You don't know that I made the map, man.
No,
I'm trying to think this through.
I'm just agreeing.
Assuming it's 15 feet wide, assume maybe that at the most you would get 4 people at the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that this wave of thunder would probably hit the first 3 rows of people are going. Would you say that's right?
Sounds about right.
So that would be
With the
12.
thunder wave, with the thunder wave description, that'd work.
so I've got to roll 12 d12s here.
12 d12s. It's just this could work. This could work, Candy. This could work.
Right. Okay. So
What's
The
the
biggest-
backup if it doesn't?
The biggest illusion ever created on the continent. We could make history tonight.
all right. Okay. So hang on, what is 20 times 12? I can't do maths. So that's 240, and it got 153 in total. So we would assume that
It's got to work.
Minus 153. Okay, so we would say just under half of them would fail. So the first 2 rows, the first row and a half is caught by it, which is going to then slow the entire horde down because the first couple of rows are. So you cast your Thunder Wave?
Thunder wave. Which
So the Thunder Wave shatters down and it wallops.
Yeah.
And it not
Didn't mean to do
and because we're not going for kills here.
Yep.
It just hits them down, and it slows down the crowd because the first couple of rows are affected. They kind of fall back to the ground, pushing it back, so you get a little bit of extra distance.
Yes.
So they are going to. So, what do you? Does anybody else want to do anything else on this turn?
I think Biggie should do a little fire thing just to make the theatrics even. You get what I'm saying, don't you, Biggie?
Yep.
The more noise and heat and everything, the more realistic the illusion's gonna feel.
What's directly above us? Is it part of the mountain, or is it still the open kind of area?
So straight above you is kind of open air within the mountain, and you have the enormous decorative sword that is hanging above you, which is reflecting the moonlight around the entire city.
Right,
Leave
okay.
that.
And then
Let's not kill
above that, the top of the mountain has been hollowed out, so you can see the moon. Incidentally, the Lunar Lute is still playing by itself on Treble's back.
Can't do it about that. I don't know what the off switch is.
Take the batteries out.
Tried.
So do you want to do anything else at this point? Do you want to keep running?
Well, am
I think I'm
doing
gonna.
the breath of fire then.
Yeah, we'll do the trip. We'll do the
Triple
triple whammy.
The triple
like we're
whammy.
talking
Yeah,
about.
triple whammy.
Okay,
it's
so
So let
Right.
Biggie do his breath, then Candy finalizes the illusion.
with the breath of fire, are you casting it on the ground or are you casting it on people?
On the ground.
It's not going to last very long, though, is it?
No, but I'm on about the theatrics, isn't it? It's an illusion.
Okay, so Calbo just as this thunder wave crashes to the ground, Calbo turns around and blows a ball of fire onto the ground. Capri, what do you do at this moment?
I'm going to create minor illusion to create an image of an object, and it can be up to a 5-foot cube. So I'm just going to make it kind of look like the bricks of the bridge have kind of scattered across the bridge.
Yes.
Right. Okay, and so I'm just going to roll a general insight check at disadvantage for the horde. You know, two dice for several thousand people. This is normal, right? This is normal. 7. So they believe what you've put down. They believe that the bricks on the bridge have been affected. So you all can carry on running.
Yeah.
Run!
So
Fly, you fools!
So you make it off the bridge and you're into the market where you originally encountered Jester.
We need to run and find Stigveld. Let's head to where they were.
So before you move any further,
Why
because you are sprinting,
Because I'm out of breath.
the 3 of you roll Constitution saving throws because you're sprinting at this point. So this is to see whether you keep pace.
8.
Look at that roll, baby!
Oh, that's a natural 20 for treble.
Yes. He's got a good lung capacity for a little man.
So Calbo got a 4. So Capri and Calbo are instantly winded from running off the bridge. Treble, you run ahead of them. These are the first fails. 2 more fails and you're caught.
I keep running towards the place where they took Stigveld, basically.
Well, you don't know where they took Stigveld, but I'm assuming you're probably going to run back to where...
where we last saw him, basically.
So that would be to the Greatsword District, which is where the Thieves Guild is.
Yes. Basically.
Okay, do you want it... So the crowd have started to realise that the bricks being moved are an illusion, and you can hear them starting to run again.
Can I just point something out? The way we're running, we've been chased by lots of people, and we're still in the same place where we started. So it's not like if they chase us, we're just going to be surrounded at some
Dude,
point.
I am not leaving Stigveld. It's my brother. I'm not doing it. Not doing it.
Steal from me a minute ago.
Shh, you don't know that.
The listener does. The listener Stig does.
Yeah, Stig's a different person. He's a different person to Stigveld.
I don't know, I think the 2 of them are a bit kill happy. Anyway, Do you want to take any actions at this point, or do you want to keep running?
Can I give him some bardic inspiration to keep running?
Yes, you can give them. You can give one of them bardic inspiration.
I'm going to get to Calbo because he's gone through a lot today. He nearly went in the water. So yeah.
Thanks, bud.
So he's got an advantage now, hasn't he?
Thank you. I feel inspirited.
Come on then, run!
Excellent. So, Capri, are you doing anything?
I'm going to deliberately pretend to trip over something and get kind of engulfed by the crowd, and then use disguise self to look like a local.
Oh, fuck me.
That means we've lost her. We've lost her, Calbo.
Okay.
Where did Capri go? Calbo.
She was just there.
Shit on a stick.
So,
Where's that?
so as Calbo and Treble carry on running forward, Treble in front, Calbo behind, Capri, you fall to the ground and cast your spell. Yeah?
Yep.
The crowd kind of washes over the top of you. Can you roll me a d20?
20.
Nice.
The scrying orbs don't see you.
Yes, Queen.
So what are you doing now that you're in the crowd?
So I'm just going to keep an eye on them and just kind of follow where they go, because I'm protecting myself, but if I need to, I can kind of step
out.
in.
Can you not tell them that we've double backed? We've run into the church again.
This is what I was thinking. They've gone the other way.
So the crowd are in a frenzy. They're frothing at the mouths. They are
Foaming at the gums.
not communicative. They have the instruction to chase down the heathens. So
they wouldn't listen regardless.
they are not going to listen to anything Capri has to say.
Okay.
Have I got another go? I don't have another action, do I?
No.
No.
But
okay.
what you are going to have to do is every turn that you're in disguise there, you are going to have to then roll the d20 to keep the magic up.
Yep.
So, Treble and Calbo, what do you do? It's now your turn now.
I'm going to also go into my inventory and use my disguise kit that I've got.
Oh, actually, hang on. Before you do that, you got to roll your Constitution saving throws.
Yep. Okay.
See if you keep pace.
I can do that.
So both you and Calbo con saves.
Want me as well right now?
Yeah, you as well.
I thought you were just talking to. Fuck it.
Oh no.
Oh, that's two fails for Calbo. The crowd are getting closer. They're nipping at your heels. And that's the first fail for Treble.
Yep.
So, disguise kit.
Disguise kit.
What are you planning to do?
You have 2 in your bag.
Nope. Sorry, pal. So I'm going to use it and disguise myself as a dwarf.
Okay.
And basically, like, just, do you know what I mean? Like, if it's a bustling city, there's going to be stalls and market stalls and stuff like that. It's basically like just go into the background a little bit.
All right.
You know what I mean? Do you get what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. Okay.
Out of like the main path that they're like storming. And do that.
Okay,
And that
so
means I've got no more disguise kits left.
I want you to
So many
roll.
characters split up.
I'm going to die again.
I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you can get into a disguise while sprinting.
Okay.
I fucking hate you so much right now. That was a 19, listener.
I love this boy.
We've had some good rolls this evening.
He has.
Have
It's
we?
really annoying.
I always have good rolls.
Most of us.
The best thing
So-
about it now is that we're doing it online, so Gadget can see them. So there's
I've
no
always been,
dispute.
mine have always been up. Gadget's always been able to see mine because he's never
I
trusted
know.
me from day one.
Oh no, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Yeah, that worked, didn't it?
Yeah. So it's.
So it seems like the dwarves have been getting away with it.
Yeah. Describe to me how Treble gets into a costume at a full sprint while being
What he
chased by a
does,
horde.
As he's sprinting, and this is going to be unlike Treble because obviously he's got a lute on his back that's making a noise.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he's running past the house. He throws the lute. Well, I says throws. He does like a forward roll. The lute goes into the house, and Treble, as he goes around the corner, he just quickly does like a forward somersault into the costume. and it just works. And he's got a beard attached to him.
Just works.
And it just works. Just like, yeah, that's Todd Howard, it just works. But the loot is not on me, but I'm not gone too far away from it where I can't go and get it. Do you know what I mean?
Excellent. Fantastic. So
I'm always thinking about that loot that's still fucking playing on its own.
So the horde turns the corner to follow you, Treble.
Mm-hmm.
And all they see is this dwarf just kind of standing by the side of the street, just checking his nails kind of thing.
Doing that dwarf thing.
Yeah, and the horde just passes over you. As it kind of runs past, like you see Capri kind of stare at you as she runs past within the horde.
I give her a nod. Even though I don't know it's her, I just nod.
Calbo, what are you doing at this point? Because because Treble has effectively taken himself out of the chase at this point.
These two devious bastards.
Fuck knows, really. I don't even know where Stiggy is, because we were supposed to be running, hopefully, towards him. But we don't know where he is.
So you were running to where you last saw him, but you're right, you don't know where he is.
I'm just sat here drinking and eating Kinder Bueno, mate.
So where am I on the map at the moment?
You are kind of just slightly west of the market. So you're kind of in residential things. You've got kind of windy streets in front of you. You've got houses kind of built up on top of each other around. You're following the path as best you can. It's windy. You're not getting up much speed, but conversely, the horde is being forced down narrow streets, so they're starting to slow down as well. But you're kind of one failed con save away from.
I was just going to say, I still need to do that, don't I?
So, well, no, you've done the con save for this turn. So it's what do you want to do? Are you wanting to keep on running, or do you want to try an action? Do you want to try and slow down the horde any?
I mean, I don't have anything at my disposal. There's nothing in my inventory that I can use. I'm going to basically keep running away from these people. I have nowhere else to go.
Okay, fine. Capri, can you roll me a d20 to see if your spell keeps up?
This is ridiculous.
17?
17, your spell keeps up. You still have not been noticed.
Phew.
Is there anything that you want to do within the horde?
I would like to... Can I send Proserpine to Calbo to give him a message? And what I'd like to do is make my bottle of wine that I still have on me obvious. So I'd like Proserpine to tell Calbo to look out for the person with the bottle of wine. And at the same... After I've sent Proserpine off, I'd like to do another minor illusion if I can.
Okay, I'll allow it. So you pull Proserpine out of your pack and you give him the instructions, and you kind of pitch and you hurl him forward.
Yeet!
And there is a and Calbo, as you're running, you suddenly feel something hit you on the back and claws dig into you.
Whoa, that...
And you hear in the back of your brain,
"Keep running, Dragon Boy. It's me, Proserpine."
I love that you called him Dragon Boy.
Oh, don't you worry. I don't have any other choice. The others have left me.
I've got an image of Proserpine riding him like a little jockey.
That needs to be the artwork for this episode.
Does Proserpine have the ability to make another creature understand him when he wants?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yeah, because he has talked to you as a group before.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
So yeah, he's you hear in the back of your head, Calbo.
Look for the girl with the wine. That's Capri.
Okay, will do.
So now that the message is passed on, I'd like to try... I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try and do a minor illusion to mimic the elder's voice back in the church to call off the chase.
Jesus. You've got to do a sleight of hand and the magic itself.
Ooh, now what are you going to do for that check? Oh my days. That is a hell of a thing. That's a very sophisticated thing. Let's have a look at what that is, because, minor illusion is minor illusion. We get it. But that one, you're going to basically have to convince a rabid horde of an entire city.
I don't think it's going to go well.
Feeling confident.
You're feeling confident, are you?
Go on.
Treble, who did you give bardic inspiration to?
To me.
Calbo.
Okay, well that ain't gonna work then. I tell you what, roll me a. Oh fuck! What would it be? It's not an Arcana. What is your spellcasting stat?
Oh,
1.
I don't...
Well, no, it's either intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
So intelligence is +2, wisdom -1, charisma +3.
You do charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I
I'm
can
trying. I'm
I think
looking
you've
at
got to
your
wing
character
this
sheet.
bit, haven't you? You just got to make your own little thing on this one, Gadget.
Well, charisma is all about that, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a. Just roll me straight charisma.
16.
Do you get a plus?
16.
Yeah,
That is with
+3.
the plus.
Oh shit.
That is with the plus, yeah.
So what did you get? A 13? Did you?
13 +3, yeah.
13 plus 3. Well, I mean, I'd set that as a hard check, so yeah, that is going to work. So you kind of lift your head up and swing your hand, and you just start to shout. And because you'd sat listening so long to the elder speak, you kind of got the weird vocal tics and affectations that he had.
Go on, can he do it?
This booming voice comes out. So what do you instruct them to do? Go back to the cathedral.
Oh! Come back! You must come back to the cathedral, my legion. We have a new plan. No.
So as you say this, the horde instantly stops, and Capri, you just keep running straight out of them.
Yep.
The horde instantly stops, and on a dime, they just turn around, and they start to run back towards the cathedral. And you're not all together at this point, because Treble is kind of about 400 yards back from where you
If
you
they
two
listen
are.
out, they can hear the loot.
No, they'll be too far back because you've got the sound of the entire city walking
Yeah,
at this
that's
point.
true. That's true.
Capri, you kind of trot next to Calbo, and the cat hops off his back and straight into your pouch.
Well done, Proserpine.
I turn around ready to fight
I do not
everybody to
appreciate
realise
that.
they've walked off.
I just hand you the wine. Drinking now, are we?
No.
Capri, you hear
Cats were never meant to fly.
the
Great
town
work.
goes. The town goes eerily silent. Treble, what are you doing at this point? As you see the horde kind of stop and turn around and walk back, you haven't heard what Capri has said.
So he's looking out and he's looking around, and obviously to those that hard, I'm just invisible, aren't I? Really?
It's not that you're invisible; they just don't give a two.
I've got
fucks
no
about you.
consequences, have I?
Yeah.
So I shuffle slowly into that house that I chucked the loot in, and I go to pick it back up, basically. And I'm looking at it and I'm wondering why it's still playing. And I put it in my hand as if I were playing it, and try and put my hands on the strings and stuff, see if I can stop it playing.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Plus,
The,
not many.
You got a natural 1.
Yeah.
The loot does stop playing, but you have no idea why.
Yeah, it's just completely dumbfounded him. Like, oh,
Yeah. You just like turn it over, look at it. You kind of look inside the sound hole, and then you kind of plink it, and it makes a sound.
yeah.
Huh.
Pop it back on my back.
Pop it back on your back. What you haven't noticed is that the clouds have covered the full moon.
Yeah. Okay.
But Treble is not aware of this. He just thinks the loot has just stopped for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So Capri and Calbo, as you kind of stand in the middle of one of the streets, you hear a hey, over here.
Over here.
And you
Was that
see
Stranger.
you see that a door to a tavern has been opened, and there is a small wood elf. She's got kind of red hair, and large eyes. Come on, quick, in here.
Yeah, I'm just going to skirt lane because it's a tavern.
I'm going to
Don't ask
take a
me
moment
twice.
because I'm been running for so much.
So the two you run into this tavern. The tavern looks like it hasn't been used in years. It's covered in dust. But there are loads of kegs on the back wall and barrels of wine and ale. That, as far as you're concerned, they might as well be full. But this place looks to have been disused. The wood elf, she is thin, she is slight, she is tall. She has long red hair, quite pale skin. She's wearing kind of leather armor, but it is armor, but not in an obvious way. It's almost like she's wearing like a leather tunic, but you can just tell by the look of it that it is reinforced. She goes, "I've never seen anything like that." And she's saying that to you, Capri. It's like, how did you do that?
I don't know. It was luck. It was good though, wasn't it? Did you see that? I've never done something quite that amazing before.
You turned 2,500 people around.
I know. Wasn't it cool? I think we should have a drink to celebrate.
I was about to say the same thing. And she looks up at you, Cal, and goes, "Okay." And she turns back to you, Capri, and goes, "Shall we get a drink?"
Yeah.
So she kind of runs behind the bar and she puts kind of three tankards down, and she pulls up like a demi-john, which is full of. And she pours out a clear fluid into each of them, and she pushes two of them forward towards you. My own recipe.
To our health.
Is this alcoholic?
It's good for your health.
Don't drink it.
Capri
Well,
just
the
drinks
boomerang
it.
of sobriety is going to hit me if I do.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, is Calbo going to drink it or not?
I'm not there to see, so it's up to you if you want to be deceitful like that.
I'm going to
Do it to
abstain.
yourself.
Well, and she says, "Well, suit yourself." And she downs both of them. Capri, roll a Constitution saving throw, and this wood elf is going to roll 2 Constitution saving throws.
I've made a mistake.
Oh, dear.
Oh. 22.
22. You. Ooh, but you're fine. The wood elf got a 2 and a 9, so she downs both of them, collapses.
Lightweight.
As
That was
Treble
weird.
catches up
Yep.
and walks in.
Oh, who the fuck are you?
Oh.
Oh wait.
Here you are.
Oh. I forgot about you.
Look, I've stopped the loot. I did that all myself.
Yeah, but did you see what I did?
No.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, thanks for bailing on me.
It seems you're all having fun here, but I need to remind you, our friend is missing.
She and Treble, you see just a hand kind of grasp onto the bar from below, and this wood elf kind of pulls herself up and goes,
Hello there.
2 at once is not a good idea. No,
No.
just don't.
Sometimes, in my
And you
opinion, 2 on 1 is always a good thing.
She puts a hand to her head, and like this kind of golden light goes off. She casts Cure Wounds on herself. Oh, that's better.
I just clap
Okay.
her on the back and just give her a nod.
Let's not do that again. And she goes, "Sorry, introductions are in order. My name is Briaga."
Hello, Briaga. My name is Mr. Underhill,
It's a
And
pleasure to
these-
meet you, Mr. Underhill.
and these are my friends.
My name's Gert.
Get
Lush.
lunch.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Gert.
Thank you.
Forgot what my fucking name was before.
Come on! That's because you used to be
And-
drunk all the time.
And she turns to you, Cal, and goes, "And you are?"
He's just stood there going, "Ugh."
I'm Ginger McFluffyfa.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting name.
That's what I thought.
Well, Ginger, thank you. Well, fucking hell. Sorry. Well, welcome to my establishment, Beckett's Bucket.
Nice.
Well met. And thank you,
Um,
I think.
Well, no, you're welcome. It's so rare to meet people who aren't affected by the bells.
Are you not?
No, I'm not. I don't know if it's something that is lucky about me or unlucky about me, but either way, whatever magic is in those bells doesn't affect me. Every time they ring, the entire city walks towards the church.
It
But
didn't
I'm not
affect me
affected.
also.
Interesting, isn't it?
Capri,
would
did
say,
you see something in the church? What did you see?
I don't know what it was, but it looked powerful. I
Was
can
it-
only describe what he looked like, kind of skinny. Like I said, tentacles coming from his face, almost like a flare of things.
Wait.
What?
Are you talking about Elder Theltea,
Yes,
a tall, thin man who leads the
the one.
church?
yes, that's the very fellow.
And she kind of like sits there baffled for a moment. Goes, hang on a second. Did you manage to detect magic on him?
I think so. There's something going on.
And she kind of like puts her elbow on the bar and just kind of hums and haws for a moment. Goes, look, I don't know if I should trust you or not, but you're not affected by the bells, so maybe you are the right people for this one. I'm part of a movement trying to work out what is going on with the church. It has such a powerful hold on this city. People can't live in peace. I don't know what Elder Theltea wants. I don't know what he's doing, but every day those bells chime. Every day those people aren't going there willingly. That is clear. I can see that. But I
He's
don't know
not
to
a
what
fan
end.
of magic. He's
I can
afraid
tell you what
of
we
magic.
want, dear. We want
Yes?
to find our friend. Where would one be imprisoned in this wretched city?
Depends. What did he do?
He stood on someone's skull and squashed it.
Oh.
Some would say it was an accident.
A bit murdery.
Yeah, very murdery.
Was he the guy that was marched from the Thieves Guild next door?
That would be him.
Then he would be up in Picktown.
Could you direct us to Picktown? We need to find him.
I mean, I could, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Why?
That place can be like a fortress.
But we need to find our friend. I made a vow to him that I would get him home.
Okay, well,
But not his things.
Shut up.
okay, I can help you find Picktown. That is fine.
We will owe you a favour.
I'm sure you will. However, we will need to wait until the morning for it.
Very
We
well.
need to. All the scrying orbs will be out looking for you three. That whatever
Trust your judgment.
whatever Gert did that sent the horde away. Whatever Gert did that sent the horde away, they will work out that it was a lie.
Okay.
So you can bunk down here for the night.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Stay here, and we will go and look for your friend in the morning.
Perfect.
So we are going to move to Stigveld at this point.
Bless him, waiting 50 minutes.
I know. I'm sorry. That took longer than I expected, Stig. Mostly because these three idiots were working their tickets.
It's fine.
So, despite what Briarga said, you found getting out of the prison shockingly easy. Mostly because the bells had been chiming and there were no guards left there.
Ah.
When you step out into the open air, Sebastian turns to you and goes, "I thank you for helping me." And he does a slight bow.
Then bursts into flames because he just walked out into the open air.
They can step in sunlight.
Oh no, he's walked out into the moonlight.
Oh. I didn't think the sun affected him, did it?
No.
No.
He's,
fine.
this
And
particular
they're just
vampire is a
weakened
day
in the
walker.
sun. Yeah,
not
they're just weakened in the
sparkly.
sun, aren't they? He's self-sparkling, gorgeous.
But he kind of puts his hands together and kind of bows, saying, "I thank you for helping me escape there. Is there anything I can do to repay this debt I owe you?"
Ooh,
Mm.
I don't know.
Now suck my
useful,
dick.
How useful could a vampire be?
Very fucking useful.
He's strong, I know that, but Maybe you could stay with us until we find my friends and we get out of this place.
Well, I have nowhere to go, so I mean, I'm from lands far away from here. I don't know anybody, so I'm very.
Me too.
Hey,
Oh, excellent. Where are you from?
I'm from High Dawn.
My word, from High Dawn. Oh, I have many things to ask you. See, I am a scholar of this world, and you might be the first person I've ever met from High Dawn.
Yes, we don't tend to travel very far. Things happened. I don't really want to get into it.
No. I don't want to get into the personal side of it, but no. But I may want to pick your brain at some point. That is
come
fascinating.
along.
Excellent. And Orapan kind of scuttles out of the front of the
I
prison.
forgot you were there.
And he looks around and he goes, Stigveld, may I have a word with you for a moment? Back in the doorway.
If we must.
For a kiss.
So he kind of scuttles back basically under a roof. And he looks and he says, look, the scrying orbs will be aware of my presence. See, for what made me the way I am now is my latent magic.
Tatty bye then.
No, Stigveld.
It just
Spidery
wants red.
kisses.
It just wants red.
If I give you a kiss, will you go away?
No. Well, maybe. No. That's not what I'm asking.
Don't be a
Keep that in
simp,
mind for
Stigveld.
later. No. Look. I'm aware you don't have your pack or anything like that. I need a way to hide to get out of this town. I don't want anything from you other than a ride.
Oh, no.
Now, I have two options for this. If I am indoors, I can cast a spell without the scrying orb seeing me. I've worked this out from what the guards have been saying. I can cast polymorph on myself. Now, I can either become some kind of creature that may like sit on your shoulder, or sort of some description, or I can become the kind of creature that sits inside you. And I would very much like to be inside you.
Oh, my God. What type of creature?
This is the worst chat up line ever.
What's it going to be? A little fucking bit of gonorrhea or something?
This time,
Just
Orapan
disgusting.
on
Are you
the
turning into a crab?
undateable.
He wants to be inside him. You've killed him.
No, right.
This has turned into a porno.
And he kind of he sat there. He's got two sets of his hands kind of tented like the
Welcome
fingers kind
to
of
my
tapping against
wizard
each other.
wrote a porno.
No, you're not going inside me. Don't be stupid.
Okay. I just put that out there. It was just an option.
Put it back in.
I could. Can I polymorph into something that will just like sit on your shoulder and just like I could just like it's like disguising myself from the scrying orbs. It might make life a bit simpler for me if I was smaller.
It's fine. But make sure it looks badass.
That's the thing.
Make him a
And
parrot.
he puts a hand on your shoulder and he kind of concentrates for a moment and his body kind of like starts to turn into smoke and disappears. And you look over on your shoulder and there is the world's fucking biggest tarantula sat on your shoulder.
I don't think a Goliath won't be scared of a spider.
I mean, like, think of how big a tarantula is and make it like a dinner plate sized one. It's
Like a
like it's
Goliath.
sat on his shoulder, a bit like
Birdie.
a bit like the wolf
No.
heads, the Cerberus heads that are on Zagreus in Hades.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like, how do I look?
Excellent. Show us the fangs. Oh, yes.
And
Badass.
then Sebastian turns to you. Sorry, were you talking to me? And he kind of shows his fangs as well.
I guess.
Welcome to Fangtasia.
Good fangs all around, group.
You feel Orapan just kind of like flatten against you as if he's supposed to be like a decorative part of your armor.
I love how you're doing this, Gadget, and you're the biggest arachnophobe I know, and you just
I fucking hate spiders so
you're just
much.
going through it. You're just
What-
doing it for the
what,
team.
What else is an 8-legged humanoid going to turn into?
An octopus.
Ah, true.
It could go on
But
his head.
That wouldn't work in the middle of a desert, would it?
No, but it could be a bit of hair on his
But
head.
no,
A wig.
no one would believe an octopus in the desert. Anyway, so
What's that doing here?
a spider is more likely. Anyway. So Orapan has now cast polymorph on himself and transformed into a spider. He kind of whispers to you from your shoulder. Okay, you need to get back to the Thieves Guild, yes?
I believe so.
I mean, do you have to kill Nessonth?
I'd very much like to.
We would all like to do things, so I support you in this one.
But I need to find my friends. That's more important. If it's too much of a risk to go to the Thieves Guild, what's the point in breaking out just to show our face again? I could have just waited and gone to the battle. I don't know where to start, though.
But where are your friends? Where did you last see them?
At the Thieves Guild, I got taken away.
Are you any good at tracking? We could maybe start there and look around.
Yes, I have +4 survival.
You've also got a vampire with you. They're exceptional at tracking.
Yes. I suggest first we head to the closest tavern near the Thieves Guild.
Yes, he's doing it, baby.
So you I'll bring up the map again. So you move through Picktown and you see that the populace hasn't come back from the cathedral yet. It's deathly silent. As you walk along, Sebastian is kind of he's walking kind of next to you, but reasonably silent. He goes, I do remember this place being a lot more bustling when I was brought through here in the first place.
It was when I was here earlier too. This is odd.
Do you know when you say it's like deathly silent, Gadget? This is a question to the day. Is it like there's no lights on and everything? It's just
everything is left in whatever state it was in.
Because it would have been daytime, so there would be no candles lit or anything, would there?
There would be no candles lit.
That's
so
scary.
It is now the morning. So there is sunlight coming through the hole in the top of the mountain, and everything is lit. But it is like none of the houses have been turned out. Shutters are still shut.
Like Leeds on a Sunday morning.
Pretty much, yeah. Walking through the market, none of the market stalls have been have been refilled. There is the smell of kind of spoiled fish or spoiled meat because it's just been left out overnight.
Yeah.
There is the faint echo that there might be some sound somewhere, but whatever you can hear is kind of almost ambient. It's nowhere near where you happen to be in Picktown. So Sebastian's kind of like looking around. I don't trust this. There is something not right here. Where is everybody? This is such a huge city. There should be people around. Also, I'm hungry.
Keep those fangs in.
I'm not interested in you. I like humans.
Good. Anyway,
I feel like you would be very gamey just looking at your muscles. You're fine. Plus, you rescued me, so I'm not going to kill the person who rescued me. Sorry.
He'd be dry like turkey.
My blood tastes better than any human.
Oh, don't say that to a vampire.
But you're not having
really?
it. No. To be honest, I don't know. Shut up. Anyway, let's find this tavern.
Fine.
I love it when Stigveld argues with himself.
So, seeing as you don't know your way really around Indilo's Rest, and you're kind of doing this from the memory of where you were led, can you roll me an investigation check? And we'll use that to kind of track your way through.
Oh, shit, I got shit investigation. 10.
You come to a crossroads where there is a butcher shop on your right and a flower shop on your left. The flower shop, the flowers outside are kind of dead and dried out. The butcher shop has a horrible smell of rancid meat, but next to them there are paths that diverge left or right. With your 10, you can't remember whether it was left or right.
I don't know the way to go. Let's Let's go right.
Okay, I'll follow you. You know it better than me. Sebastian says, and
You think that?
Orapan has been uncharacteristically silent on your arm, trying to blend in as your spider armor, which I'm sure is a comfort to Stigveld. You come up to a 3-way crossroads. The smell to your left is rancid, but reasonably familiar. Smell to your right is sweet, but also slightly familiar. The straight ahead is, you can't really smell anything, but you can see there is a tavern.
I think we should go to the tavern. Although this path down the left here smells like treble.
He does wear a lot of cologne.
It's rancid. It's rancid to the Goliath's nostrils.
Halflings like it. Everyone else doesn't.
The nostrils.
Stings the nostrils.
It smells like Sex Panther down that left alley.
Yeah.
Formidable
60% of the
scent.
time, it works every time.
I think we should go to the tavern. If there's anything that I know about these lot, it's that they'll find the nearest pub.
So, Sebastian, you lead on, good sir. And you kind of walk forward about another 100 yards, and you walk into the tavern, and you walk into the Weathered Spoon.
Oh, shit. Wrong tavern.
So you
This
walk
place
in
is terrible. Let's go.
The toilet's 3 miles away.
There's no music at all.
The toilets
And
in
the
the dungeon
floors are all
far below.
sticky.
2 for 1 on shit beer.
So you walk in, and the tavern is empty, but you can see there has been signs of people being in here recently.
Hello? Is there anyone around?
And Sebastian goes, "Hello, anybody here?"
Damn. Doesn't look like there's anyone around. This is weird. Why is there no one around? Where's everybody gone?
It's your guess is as good as mine. I've been in that dungeon for 10 years now. I don't know what goes on up here.
Shit. I guess have a look around, investigation, see if there's any.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
13.
13. You find some ash with a familiar smell to it from Calbo's pipeweed.
This smells like the shit that Calbo smokes. They've been here.
Oh, so we're on the right track.
Rude.
I have an idea. Let's go. So we step out the tavern.
Okay, and Sebastian follows you, and Orapan kind of shifts slightly on your shoulder just to get a bit more comfortable.
Can you switch
Still
on
staying
detective mode and follow the ash?
I'll
I
just
have
use the
a-
vampire's keen sense
I
of
have
smell.
a plan up my sleeve.
You don't wear sleeves.
From your shoulder, you do hear Orapan goes, "Oh, there's no sleeves here. It's lovely."
Oh, God. He's a pervert even when he's a spider.
Probably more of a pervert when he's a spider, if I'm honest.
Trouble! Trouble! Trouble!
Treble, roll me a perception check with a very high DC.
I blew my microphone.
Blew my fucking ears.
Did you seen that?
One.
One.
So Treble got a natural 1. So Treble is currently asleep underneath the bar, having had a lot of whatever was in that demijohn.
We are in a different tavern as well, aren't we?
You're a different tavern, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
But you are so drunk that you can't hear the echoing sound of Stigveld.
Have a Goliath shouting across
Yeah.
an empty city.
Yeah, Capri, you roll me a perception check.
Please, somebody hear him.
Oh, 16.
16. And Calbo, you roll me a perception check with advantage.
Oh, yeah, he's still advantaged.
Well, because he's sober.
Oh, shit, yeah. He's on the wagon.
It's a lesson there, kids.
when he rolls.
Yeah, my phone switched off for a second there.
Technology getting the better of Biggie as often as it can.
Put your finger on the fingerprint bit, mate.
Shut up.
Swipe it up.
Put your date of birth in as your pin.
Wankers. I'm going to use it on...
Are you doing it? Oh, what?
I know, I'm waiting here. I'm looking at roll 20 and looking to see if it's come up.
He's doing it on his laptop.
Yeah, because the stupid thing is a long...
Your password on your phone, mate. It's your date of birth, sweetheart.
It's not that. It's this app on this phone. It blocks off
Press the button on the side. That's the standby button. That'll turn your phone back on.
Tech support from Tesco Mobile, yeah?
I swear, if I could get over there and punch you fuckers.
Just tap the screen. If you tap the screen, it might pop up. You might have to turn it back on. Hold the power button for 3 seconds.
Why won't it let me do it? I've got the sensors there, passive with perception. I'm pressing the button, it won't do anything.
Oh, you know, fuck it. I'm going to do it for you.
Roll for him.
I will roll for Calbo. Oh, no, there. It's come through.
Oh.
So you got a 3. Roll it again because you're at advantage. 60. 60.
Oof. Nice.
So what did you get, Capri?
16.
16. So as Capri kind of sits up a bit drunk, and Calbo is eyeing the boomerang of sobriety, kind of keeping himself in check.
On the wagon.
You hear, treble.
Do you hear that, Calbo?
I did. Eventually.
Be quiet. I'm trying to sleep.
You both, like, from where you're sat in the tavern, that you can see the window next to you. You see Nessonth and a couple of guards pacing backwards and forwards.
Shit.
Oh shit. We'll just leave him.
they're waiting for Stigveld.
He's going to get himself into trouble.
Oh, I was having such a nice time.
What are you talking about? What's happening?
Treble, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Because this homemade bathtub hooch is really fucking strong.
12 plus 1, 13.
13. For a 13, you like feel it. But you choke it back down.
Yeah, I could chunder if I needed.
You could chunder, but you're a peak kebab desire right now.
Oh yeah, I get you.
You're a kebab desire for a vegetarian.
yeah, exactly.
You know, vegetarians forget that they're vegetarian. They really want a doner kebab. That's the level you're at.
And they just say, "I'll just have the salad, I promise."
Go for a doner kebab right now.
Get one ordered now.
Anyway, so Stigveld, we're back outside the weathered spoon. Sebastian turns around and goes, "You know, as taverns go, that was rather shit, right? It's not just me."
They always are. They have them all over the place. It's rancid shit places.
Yeah. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. I think there's one in Fixer, but it's been years since I've been down there. It might have burned down. I hope it burned down. It was a den of inequity with none of the inequity.
Anyone listening outside the UK is just going to be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because there's no music playing.
Not a bard in sight.
No, they're not allowed.
Actually, it sounds pretty good.
I've got no license for bards.
Biggie, why have you rolled what have you rolled a D20 for?
What are you doing?
No, I'm still trying to get this thing
just
to work.
pressing buttons.
They won't do it.
Well, it's clearly working because you've just rolled an 11 for some reason. What were you trying to roll?
He's probably trying to find something on Netflix.
And if you want to get that joke, listen back to Modern Escapism.
Right, so hang on a second. This is what I have here.
You don't need to roll, pal. You haven't done
back
anything.
I know. Can you see my screen here? Yeah.
What's that?
Yes,
You knocked your 32-10.
The 3 at the bottom where it says senses. It says
Yeah.
passive perception, investigation. Those buttons don't work when you press
Just
them.
roll
It doesn't
anyway.
Because
roll
they're
the dice.
passive.
Basically, you don't need to roll for them. You can just
You roll
ask
a
for
normal
check on
die.
them.
Yeah. If it's a check under a certain value and your passive perception beats it, you don't have to roll a perception check.
Unbelievable.
Oh, thanks for explaining that to me, because that's what I was pressing for about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Because all the
You
other
have to go
buttons
into-
are rolling dice.
You have to go into skills and perception.
Like I said, if you press left, there's a search function, and you can search any film.
Anyway, Stigveld, what is your next move? You've shouted out for treble. You haven't had a response. Stop rolling dice, Calbo. You rolled a 19 for no reason.
Keep that one in the bank, though.
Yes.
He's just dropping
There
his
is no
dice.
bank here. We don't bank rolls in this game.
Well, I'm going to bring that one up when I need it. I'm
Right,
inspiration,
so-
don't forget.
So is it true that do the vampires have good sense of smell, right?
Yeah, they have a great sense of smell.
So can I ask Sebastian to see if he can track down the smell of that pipe weed? Ash.
Okay, Sebastian's going to roll perception.
Okay.
Will it be? Yeah, it'll be survival because he's tracking.
Surely with advantage because he's a vampire.
No, not with advantage because he's got a quite high skill in it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And he rolls
Never used that app
is
before.
17. He's got 17 plus 5,
Yeah.
so that's 22.
He's like a bloodhound.
So he walks back in. He walks back into the weathered spoon and picks up the ash and oh god, that's rancid. Unique smell, but how does he smoke this? Does he get blackout drunk first or something? Why would you put that inside
Oh
yourself?
fuck knows. I've talked to him about it loads of times. He just
Oh, fine.
Yeah,
I can
smoked
follow
it
a
once,
smell
thanks
that's
very
rancid.
much.
And he
you're not here.
he steps out in the street and into his nose and goes, down this way. And he kind of leads you down a couple of streets and goes, no, hang on a second. Now, it decays to the south. But if we go to the west, if we go to the northwest, it feels stronger. Now, Stigveld, darling, you'll need to decide on this one because we could follow the decaying smell, which might be where they've been. If we go to the stronger smell, it could be someone else smoking this weed, but I'm not sure. It's up to you.
He doesn't stop smoking the thing. Let's just go where the sense is strongest.
Fine, we'll go up there. So you move down a couple of streets. So you head into the market, and you see the destruction that you caused, Stigveld, when you were chasing. What did I call him?
Jester.
Felix? Jester, that was it. Why is that Felix in my head? It's my character. Yeah, you see the destruction you caused when you were chasing
I'm a
Jester.
fan of the show.
I fucking hope you are.
Fine destruction. This.
Yeah, and then you
Feels
see
from carnage.
Yeah, and then you see new destruction, stuff that you didn't cause.
Ooh.
It looks like a stampede. And roll me a survival check, Stigveld.
I didn't do this. 21.
21. Oh, good track.
Even though Stigveld could cause a stampede alone, this is not his stampede.
I could knock this city down with my bare hands.
I'm sure you could, old
Started.
boy. But look in the ground. Then he points out, and you see it as well. You see what would have been massively impacted dirt from hundreds of people, maybe thousands of people running across it. But you also see some very small footprints in the middle, and what looks like the dragging of a tail.
Yes.
Little footprints. And the dragon. Calbo, he's always dragging his tail. The amount of
Calbo doesn't
times
have a tail, but Capri does.
Damn it.
Thanks for noticing, Sherlock.
I forgot those early episodes where we kept saying his tail got us into trouble.
Yeah, keep
He's
whacking
"I
him
don't
with your
have a
tail."
And just for information, I don't have wings as well, just in case you want me to fly somewhere later.
Rewind. Little footprints and a tail. That could be my troop.
Nice.
So you have a little person and something with a tail. Interesting. The more I learn about you, Stigveld, the more interested I am. This could be very, very interesting.
We're a very diverse group.
I can tell. So you start to follow this path of impacted ground. You and as you end up turning a corner, and you see Nessonth and his guards patrolling. Their backs are turned to you right now. Do you want to do something?
You're asking Stigveld what he wants to do.
His blood will be boiling.
I should avoid them, shouldn't I?
You should avoid them.
That'd be smart.
I don't have a weapon.
Yes.
I have a vampire, though.
You can't use a vampire as a weapon. I'm not letting you do that.
You can't throw a vampire.
He can fight with me.
We can, yeah.
And Orapan could fight them. How many guards are there?
There are 4 guards.
Oh, shit.
Sneaky.
Oh, I might have to be. I was going to run up and like boot him in the balls from behind.
So he can obviously see that tavern. He can obviously see the tavern then, can't he? The other tavern.
Wait, he is down the street, so he can see the sign that says Beckett's Bucket.
Beckett's Bucket, that's the one.
But in the middle of the
city. While this is happening, I know it's Stigveld, but can't, like, you know what Treble's like? Can't he be looking out a window and go,
well, I'm saying he's down the street, so if you're looking out the window, you are seeing Nessonth and his guards walking back and forth. But you can't see Stigveld. Stigveld is like, if you're looking straight forward, Stigveld is a bit further down the street.
Right, okay.
Well, Sebastian.
Yes?
How is the how's the trail on that smell?
It's getting very strong here. I can also smell wine and cat hair. Is that a thing that's around you?
All the time. They're here.
So these people ahead, I remember them from the cell. Are you going to fight him?
No, I don't have my weapons, and there's 5 of them all together. It's a bit too much.
You're still overpowered.
I am, but
He's talking to himself now.
Yeah, if they're here and there's a tavern there, I can guarantee they're inside.
Right.
So we need to sneak around to try and get into the tavern.
Stealth mission.
Roll me a stealth check.
Stigveld becomes so intelligent.
If you've noticed with his character arc, he's getting a little bit from everyone. He's growing as a character.
Oh, hang on. Right, so let me just do something for a sec.
No. Oh God, he's got a plan.
No, I haven't. I've had all my stuff taken off me, and so it means I don't have my armor, which means my disadvantage on stealth doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
So I'm trying to take it off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Good thinking.
Where's my armor there? Okay.
My boy's growing up so fast.
Don't matter anyway. I rolled a natural 1. Anyway.
Fantastic.
So, as you move forward, you something clanks. You're not sure what it is. You're not wearing any armor. You're just wearing your pants. You're effectively walking around topless with a spider on your shoulder.
Fit.
But there is a clank from somewhere.
He's got a loincloth on, hasn't he?
It might be a metal loincloth. We don't know at this point. But
no, I just thought in my head, Stigveld's probably got a cock ring.
I literally, you beat me to it. I was about to say the clank comes from Stigveld's Prince Albert banging on the floor.
He's definitely got a cock ring. That should be canon. It's like a
Fine,
Goliath.
draw it if you want.
It's a Goliath rat.
No, we don't do that. Anyway, so
he's definitely got a cock ring. That's what it is. That's canon now.
That is okay. Fine, that's
Got a little bell on it.
Little
Gadget's
bell on
just
it, like
given
a
up.
cat collar.
Down, Proserpine.
Oh, I hate you all so much. Anyway, so as
Can you say
kind
it, please? Can you say that his cock ring clangs onto his thing, please? Can you say that, please, as a DM?
I fucking hate you so much, you all. So Stigveld crouches down
And then what happens?
And Sebastian just watches this with bemusement as the sight of a Goliath crouching down, which still makes him taller than Sebastian. And he kind of waddles forward, and there's this pendulous clang from his Prince Albert.
Yes! We've got a clip for the socials.
And,
God.
What does Orapan think of his Prince Albert?
Why are you encouraging him?
He's a dick tease. That's what he is.
This is the point where Orapan's concentration on his spell fails. And the spider falls off your shoulder and goes, Stigveld, aren't you a kinky boy?
I love this. I love this so much.
May I see it later?
Oh,
I mean, if you die to Nessonth, I'll see it anyway. But may I see it later?
God.
No. This is a special chieftain ring. Every chieftain gets given it.
This is
only special chieftains get this special ring.
Gary Gygax is spinning in his grave right now.
Yeah, because you
This
can't call it
episode
Prince Albert
has
in this
taken a
world. It has
turn.
to be a chieftain ring.
Anyway, there is this pendulous clank,
Clank, clank, clank.
and Nessonth and the guards spin around on the spot and goes, Stigveld, you came. Welcome.
Not yet.
Why are you all the way you are? So he beckons you forth.
I bet he does.
The guards hold their pikes down, and Nessonth looks to Sebastian and looks to the crumpled mess that is Orapan on the floor. Goes, just Stigveld. We have business to attend to.
And just as that's happening, Treble's like, guys, look through the window.
No, Treble, roll perception because you're still falling on the floor drunk.
I need to see this. I need to see this with his own eyes.
Yes,
Got
he
no
needs to see
weapon.
this with his own
I have
eyes.
to use my penis.
8 plus... What's my perception? 8 plus 3.
8 plus 3, so that would be 11.
Yep.
So you, bleary-eyed, pull yourself up from the bar, while Briaga is sat chatting with Capri, just casually. Briaga saying to Capri, so how do you get the horn so sharp?
Yeah.
The nail file.
Guys,
Interesting.
something's happening outside. There's a large mass and a crumpled thing and a slender thing.
So you all look out and you see Stigveld just start to walk towards Nessonth.
He's there. He's there.
And you walk past Beckett's bucket, Stigveld, and Nessonth gestures you into the Thieves Guild. He says, don't worry. You're safe until we get to the sparring arena.
Right, we run out and shout, Stigveld! Stigveld?
Does Stigveld respond?
No, I'm inside. Sorry, I was waiting for you to. I thought you were going to say something then. You won't be safe when we get into the sparring arena. You know this is a folly, right? I'm going to crush your head.
Well, you think you're going to crush my head. I think I'm going
Mate,
to burn
you're
you to death.
tiny. I'm absolutely massive. My fucking big toe is bigger than you.
Yes, but
Stigveld! Stigveld!
your arrogance will be your downfall.
No, it won't.
I love the idea of someone saying your arrogance is the worst part about you and go, no, it isn't.
I have killed things 10 times the size of you. I have wiped out tribes by myself.
Oh, this got dark.
You don't realize the power that I hold, little man.
Is
Seriously.
Stigveld erect at this point?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
No, it's just dangling there. Like he's getting a bit excited, and it's just kind of like whacking back and forth.
I like
a
this.
dingle, like a little dingle going on, like.
Oh, for God's sake. So Nessonth just smiles that big, broad dragon smile, and he leads you through the reception area, through the.
And we be following him, by the way.
You can be following behind, but you're basically behind them is the guards, and then behind the guards will be you lot.
Yeah. I haven't noticed Orapan and Sebastian yet.
Okay. So he leads you through the opening area, through where you discovered that Jester was actually quite high up in the
big photo he had, the big portrait of him.
Yeah, amongst other portraits.
Employee of the month.
Leads you through the door.
Benevolent leader.
Leads you through the door at the end of that room, and you end up outside in a sparring arena.
Nice.
The arena is a large wooden platform around the outside that is raised up. With inside there is there are steps down into a kind of rock garden. There is a lot of sand around. There are some kind of bright purpley blue flowers around. Above the kind of wooden platform, there are pillars that suspend just a ceiling. But when you're in the rock garden, you can see up above, effectively, as if the rock garden is uncovered. Around the sides, there are a cohort of guards who are stood perfectly still. Their pikes, spears, and halberds are held by their side. They are at full attention, but they are not looking at any of you as you walk through.
Weird.
Nessonth leads you down into the sand around the rocks and stands in front of one of the flowers and goes, "Welcome to our sparring arena. This will be where I slit your throat."
Okay.
One of the guards walks forward holding a box, and Nessonth opens it and goes, "I promised you weapons. Take your choice." In the box, there is a hand axe, a sword, and a club. All simple weapons, all without bonuses, but a hand axe, a sword, or a club. Nessonth says, "You pick first."
I pick the axe.
So the guard walks over and presents you with the axe. So for the sake of this fight, add to your inventory, it's just a normal hand axe. It's not a great axe, it's just a hand axe.
Okay.
Nessonth, then the guard then turns to Nessonth, and he takes the sword. So I'm just going to get Nessonth's character sheet up and add a sword to him.
Cue the Dragon Quest battle music.
That's
the one.
I put axe in. Get axe beak.
What about hatchet?
Hang on. Why is this not working?
If you go on your character sheet, go to inventory and manage inventory, and then filter, and then just type in axe.
Yeah,
You're right.
All it gives me is axe. It just says axe beak.
Can I give him a hatchet? Or something?
Type in hand, and hand axe becomes one word.
Hand axe. Okay.
So Nessonth takes the sword, which is a long sword.
Fucking armor either. Right.
But so Nessonth takes the sword and goes. And he looks you up and down and goes, "Okay, let's make this equal." And he kind of unbuckles his leather tunic and drops it to the ground, taking off his leather armor.
Duel.
Why do you want to do this?
For my honor, and for the money.
Yeah, mainly the money. So are we just gathering around watching?
Can't spend money when you're dead, friend.
No, but I can spend money when you're dead.
Nah. Ooh, it's like Jerry Springer. Now. Ooh.
Okay, let's get this over and done with. I don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, so can we both roll initiative?
14.
Oh, so you get to go first. So we are. We. I say we. Nessonth is stood 10 feet in front of you, next to the rocks and the flowers.
Okay.
The flowers, they're very large. They're very purple. They're not harmful or anything like that. They just look pretty, and this is just an interesting place to have a fight. So Nessonth kind of holds his sword up and goes, "Give me your best shot."
So, firstly,
Oh, sorry. Are we keeping you up there, Stigveld?
He's gonna sleep.
it's quite late. Firstly, Stigveld's gonna put himself into rage
Okay.
and frenzy.
Oh, wow. 3 attacks in one turn.
Yeah, plus 2 on melee attacks as well. So,
Oh.
and then we're gonna attack him. So I get 3 attacks, and it's plus 2 on every attack.
Okay, then.
Does his
First
cock ring
attack.
put him at a disadvantage?
No.
Unfortunately not.
Is 18.
What is... Yep, that hits.
So your damage is 5 plus 2, so 7.
Okay, 7 damage.
And the next one is 15.
That hits as well.
That hits. And your damage is 7.
Holy shit.
And the final hit is 8.
That doesn't hit. So you walk forward with your hand axe and you swipe twice, both cutting across the kind of the white scales on his chest. The third hit, he leans back Matrix style, and your axe swings over the top of him. As, oh, that was a good start. But
Come on then, let's go. Let's see what you've got.
Let's be having you.
Let's be having you.
he takes a step.
You have no authority here, Nessonth.
Again, our American listeners, I'm not going to have any fucking clue
We're
what
so
that means.
current, aren't we?
Yeah. So Nessonth walks towards you, and you see kind of cold, like steam, kind of come out of the sides of his mouth as he kind of prepares his breath weapon. You need to roll a Constitution save of 11. So roll me a con save. 4. So roll that, and you get. So he breathes forward and burns out to you, and you take three damage of ice. You take 3 ice damage.
Oh shit! Nice dragon in here.
Yeah, this is a nice dragon.
Forgot about that.
I have resistance against cold.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
That can't be right.
he does.
Defense.
He's always had it.
Cold
Oh, shit.
resistance.
Hang on.
So it's helpful when we shout out that we have defense against fire and ice.
So does that negate all damage, or does that reduce damage?
I
I'm
don't
looking at
know.
the
It just says
defenses.
defense.
Surely it
cold.
halves it or something like that.
Okay, so you're going to take 1 damage from his breath attack. So he walks forward, and this kind of burst of ice kind of comes out of his mouth, and it kind of crusts around your skin and does nothing.
I want
Stigveld
Nessonth-
flexes,
Nessonth
and
must
it just
be
like it just falls off.
Yeah,
Into
Nessonth
ice
must be
cubes.
like, what the f?
And Nessonth kind of looks at you and goes, "Fuck."
I'm a Goliath, you idiot. We live in the cold.
Yes.
So he is going to then take as his bonus action. He's going to take an unarmed strike against you.
Good luck.
And that's a fucking natural 1.
Yes!
That's Hydorn's ass, that.
So,
He
so
tickles
as he expects you to be kind of frozen still, he then kind of he swings the sword around the back and he tries to kind of whack you in the side of the head with the pommel of it, and you just kind of like move your head back and out of the way, and he's like, "What? No!"
I told you this wouldn't go well for you.
Snap his fucking neck.
It's your turn, Stigveld.
Use your limit break.
16.
16 hits.
8 damage.
Nice.
Oh god, yeah, because he got the bonus as well, doesn't it? Fuck, that was 6 damage.
I should put that
8
bonus
damage.
on.
Okay, yep. So you take a swing and you kind of like chop into the side of his neck. Roll me your next hit.
Surely he'd be dead.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 8 damage again.
Fuck me. Yeah, okay. And you pull the axe out and you kind of throw it into your left hand just to show that you're ambidextrous with your axe. And you snap it into his neck, the other side of his neck again, as if you're trying to chop down a fucking tree.
How is he still alive?
Because he had hit points.
Still, he's got barely a neck.
They're being
And
hit.
for my last move, I'm gonna pin you on the floor.
That's his favourite. It's his favourite.
Contested strength check then. Oh, sorry, it's a strength check for you. It's a
Dexterity saving, isn't it?
yeah, it's an dexterity
Acrobatic.
saving for Nessonth.
So,
So roll
I'm
me a
getting
strength
good at
check.
this D&D, me.
bastard. 6.
6.
Damn it.
And he gets a 9. Both of those rolls.
Oh,
So
you got such a shit roll as well.
So
Never mind.
so after your 2 swipes, you kind of like trying to reach forward to grab him, and he just kind of like ducks down, pushes back, slides back. You both move effectively forward 5 feet.
Well met.
As you say, well met, he goes, "Fuck you."
Oh, he's getting angry now.
Somebody's
what
getting a
you
little
are.
bit arsey.
Yeah.
Regretting your decision.
No, I'm just thinking of other things I can do.
I'm looking at my character sheet.
So he is going to use. Hang on.
Looks like he brought ice to a gunfight.
He really did.
Bet you thought you had me there, didn't you? Oh, I'll freeze him now. I'll hit him.
Yeah, with no armor on. Actually, like
Honestly, the worst part is I'd forgotten that I'd made him an ice dragon. Any other kind of dragon would have worked. Any other kind of dragon. But no, you had to be resistant to fucking cold because you're a mountain bastard. That's what you are.
Sexy.
sexy.
With the biggest muscles and the best cock ring.
Big old dong ring.
Ding dong.
Oh shit, he hasn't got any
not for
even good
kids, this
skills as well.
podcast, is it?
I rolled such a bad baddie here.
A bad buddy.
So he is going to swipe at you with his longsword. And that's a 14. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 2 slashing damage. 5! Come on! I got 3 and a 3 plus 2.
How about you?
Listen, why have we got 2 different scores on 2 different things? No, okay, yeah. So 5. It hits you for 5. So
Right.
So he swipes you and he clocks you. Yeah, taking all of 5 HP off you. And then because he is a rogue, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage. And he is going to. What's his movement speed? 30 feet. So he's going 5, 10, 15, 20,
No,
25.
he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
What have you got that stops that?
Because I'm going to use my reaction.
But he just used disengage. So what reaction are you using?
Oh, hang on. I've got. What is it? Opportunity attack.
So
You can make an opportunity attack on a hostile creature that makes that you see moves out of your reach. To make an opportunity attack, you can use your reaction to make one melee attack against the creature.
So because he's a rogue, disengage negates that.
Okay, that's fine.
So he has moved 30 feet away from you, and is kind of biding his time.
It's not biding his time much because I can move 40 feet. So.
Okay, well, he has moved 30 feet to the north away from you, and he's kind of trying to hide between the rocks and the plants.
Right, okay. So, as he does that, Stigveld looks around and notices that his friends have come in.
So, behind you in the entrance towards the south, you see Treble, Capri, and Calbo. You don't see Sebastian and Orapan.
Okay. Hello, guys. This dickhead over here wants to fight me to the death.
Oh, I remember
He's not doing
him.
very well.
Hi.
Come and watch me kill him.
Okay.
Oh,
With pleasure.
Would you like me to play some music while you kill him?
Oh, yes, that would be very good.
Here we
Treble,
go.
give me a performance check.
Okay. Okay, ignore that.
You got a 2. You snapped a string.
Bollocks!
Still a bit drunk.
Yeah, he's still a bit worse for wear.
Yep. Anyway,
Is there any
I
chance
thought-
we can replicate the Luke Skywalker and R2D2 maneuver where he jumps in for a flying kill and I throw the axe in the air for him to catch, then strike down?
No, it's a fair duel, isn't it?
Give it a fair fight, which Stigveld is currently winning.
Yeah, we don't need.
It's
don't need
It'll
Mark
look
the
cool
actor.
though,
It's
surely.
fine. It will look cool, but I'll
I know
call on you if
I know
I'm gonna-
Stig very well, and Stig's got a plan to kill this guy.
There's
He's
lots of
probably
lots
even
of
got,
rocks around. That's all I'm saying.
he's probably even got a quip to say at the end, an 80s style quip.
Don't put that on me.
I thought you'd already have one. You got time to think. You got time to think. Yeah.
You can't use eyes to see you.
You know what
been
happened to the
bonsai'd.
dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Right. Okay. So move towards him.
Yeah, so
Lost some steam, Ben.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you still got 10 feet of movement.
I'm next to him, so it's fine. So we're gonna swing at him with 27. Natural
27!
20. Yeah, natural 20. 7.
Oh god, are you doing natural 20 damage as well, man?
So
Shit.
that is a 9 plus 2, so that's 11.
Hang on a second, let's get to Nessonth. 11 damage. He's looking really fucking wounded right now.
This isn't going the way you thought it was going to go, is it?
I'll still fucking kill you one way or another.
Language.
Okay. And then you've got an 8.
Okay, so you basically chop into his chest, like where his heart would be, the first one. You kind of pull the axe out and you go in to get again, and you whiff it. Because he's hiding kind of behind a plant, you kind of catch the plant more than you catch him. You don't do any damage on the second one. Give me the third one.
Die, plant.
Hang on, I'm just checking something. Alright, we're going to try and grapple him again.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and pin him to one of those rocks.
Okay.
Give me a good one. Yes! 18.
18, so he's going to do his acrobatics check to get out of it.
Can't be that. Can't be that.
He doesn't beat that, so you pick him up by the neck and you slam him against a rock. And he's like,
Get off me.
Oh no, friend. You chose this.
You chose poorly.
If you let me go, I'll give you the prisoner.
It's too late now.
You do know this is Stigveld. He doesn't negotiate with terrorists.
I promise it's worth it. Let me go.
No!
Yay! The crowd goes wild.
So now that it's his turn, he's going to try and roll a strength check to try and get out of it.
Do I have to roll one?
It wouldn't matter because he got a 5. So he's kind of like wrestling against you, trying to get out.
Let me go.
Stop squirming. Just
I can give you your friend.
He says, kind of as you're holding his throat.
What friend?
Let me go and I'll
No.
take you to him.
No. What friend?
And he give me an intimidation check.
Pop his neck, mate.
17.
17.
Someone from your home.
He says, as you kind of like your enormous fucking hand is almost about to pop. Like his eyes are bulging. You're holding him so tight.
I think I know who he means. Give me a name. I'm going to do intimidation again.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Again, man.
The website.
And he like kind of he tries to turn away from you.
Figlath.
Shit.
Even the website's enjoying the fight.
You know he's here now, just pop his neck. We can't have this guy escape again.
Yes, Oodles, we can't.
We'll look for him. We'll look for him.
Where?
In the jail.
Yeah, but he could be anywhere, couldn't he?
Oh, he's going to get away with it again. This guy's like Team Rocket.
Where is he?
Roll
How
another
close is
intimidation
he?
check.
11.
11.
Let me go and I'll tell you.
Oh no. I could stay in this for ages, couldn't we?
Flick his ear.
I'll-
Everyone
I'll
hates
say-
that.
I'll say at this point, you have to make the choice. Do you kill him or do you let him drop down?
Finish him.
I'm not going to let you do another intimidation check.
Why don't you look at your friends and we'll vote?
Fuck. This is like my most trusted person, the most trusted friend from High Dawn. He's risked his life to tell me what's happening over there.
He's probably lying.
But he knows his name.
Everyone knows. Well, that's true. That's true.
It's not like it's...
Why don't we put it to a vote to your party, to your friends?
What about the guys around the sparring thing, though? They're not just going to let me walk away with him.
We can take that.
And if I kill him, though, they'll attack me as well, surely.
It's a fair duel, isn't it? How does that rule go, DM?
Goes wherever I say it goes.
Fuck, you bastard.
Stig has to make a choice at this
He's not
point.
happy.
I'm giving you that point when you get in the game where you've got an A or a B choice.
Oh, fuck.
It's alright, just save and then you can reload.
Yeah.
You know how important this person is.
Does he rekindle the flame or does he plunge the world in darkness?
Oh, shit. My recording hasn't recorded. We'll have to start again.
Yeah. What a shame. And that is the episode. But
It's too important. If
this fucker's getting
it's
away
going to be
again.
funnier for me to split his head against a rock. But narratively wise, I can't. No, I can't. I'll just let go of his throat for a
Let
second.
this be on the record that Treble's against this decision.
Where is he?
Put me down and I'll tell you.
I have done.
You didn't say that you put him down.
He did.
I did. I said let go of his throat.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so he drops the guy and he kind of points to the north and goes,
Through that door. You'll find Figlath.
and he's like, so if you imagine like the kind of the Thieves Guild, you've got this kind of square kind of sparring arena, and then beyond it, there is a door and there is a kind of a set of rooms beyond. Nessonth kind of like holds his throat and he says,
If you go to the next room, you will find it. You will find him.
Okay.
Do you want to roll an insight check to see if he's lying or not?
Yep. Where is it? Insight. Where's my insight? 19.
19. He is telling the truth.
Okay. At this point, I believe you. He's through that door there.
Yes.
I don't need you anymore then.
Yes.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to pin him down against that rock.
Okay, roll me another grapple.
19.
Combo breaker.
26!
Fuck!
Oh no! Team Rocket's
Shit.
blasting up again.
You go to grab his throat. Nessonth ducks, and he says, "Get him!" All the guards, they all kind of bear their weapons at you, and then you hear as a ball of fire rolls across the east side.
Oh my god!
And then this blur of anger and fury moves between them on the west side, and all of the guards are gone. At the northeast, you see Oropan kind of turn around as this ball of fire kind of burns off and goes, "Stigveld, I helped." And then Treble, especially, you see this beautiful blonde man in black velvet turns around and goes, "I hope this helped, friend."
Mr. Graves.
As Nessonth sits there and his eyes go wide and goes, No. And he looks up at you, Stigveld, and what do you do?
Oh, I want to fucking end him.
What do you do to end him?
Pull his head off.
Pretty much, yeah. I literally want to pin him against that rock.
Make sure he can never come back.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
And-
Give me a strength saving throw. That's probably the closest thing that I want to do here.
22.
22. Your left hand gets his throat and you push him. Sorry, I hit the mic there. You push him against the rock. Your right hand goes on the top of his head and you start to pull. And the scream comes out as the tendons and the sinew from his throat kind of start to
Stigveld's getting
separate.
bloody, right?
Yeah, the blood is starting to spray up Stigveld's pecs and up his face and his beard.
And Sebastian's just licking his lips.
Yeah, there is this moment where there is this realization where Nessonth is between life and he's between death. And then there is a crack and a pop and the head comes free with a flurry of blood.
Nice.
And
Nice.
you
What I
let-
was going to do wasn't even as fucking awful as that.
your left hand lets go and the body falls down. And you've got you upside down in your hand in your right hand is the head. What do you do with the head from your right hand?
It's a conversion, this, mate.
For it to do. I was going to say, I boot it and go, have it!
Hunt.
You know what? Give me an athletics check. Let's see
Oh, we're gonna see
how
if it's
far
get-
you boot it.
The kick is good.
22.
Spot kick.
22. You boot that head and it goes long. It goes long. It goes long. And in the distance, you hear a little splash and a rumble of
Yes.
water. You got it into the lake.
Yes, boy.
Yeah! 6 points.
Nice.
And and Oropan goes, "My favorite, my hero," and he kind of bounces towards you and clings onto your back.
Thank you for the assist, friend.
Oh, you're welcome. And he gives you a
Oh, he's
kiss on
called
the
him
cheek.
friend. And look,
I told him it wouldn't end well for him. I've killed so many men. This is nothing.
Mr. Graves, is that you?
Is that Treble O'Clef? As I dead and breathe?
Mr. Graves, it's been so long.
And he kind of runs towards you, picks you up, and gives you a tight hug and spins you. Oh, Treble! It's been years, boy. And he kind of drops you down, and he goes, "Oh my God! What the hell are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing here?
I've been imprisoned here for the last decade or so."
This is my friend. Do you know the one covered in blood?
I've met him. Yes, he's rather violent.
Oh yes, we love him. These are my other friends. Oh my God, it's been what, 10 years more?
It's been 10 years since I've been locked up in here, so it's been at least 10 years since I've seen you. And he turns to you, Calbo, and goes, "I smell you. Yes, I followed your scent. That weed that you have."
Right, you want some?
No.
You won't take that. Trust me.
God no. And he looks at you. He looks at you, Capri, and he kind of comes down to your eye line because you're a little bit shorter than him. He goes, "I haven't seen a tiefling in forever. Look at you, aren't you the pretty thing?"
Stare, but I'll stare back though.
And he really stares at you.
Oh,
Like
my.
Not in like a way that he's like not in a, like an attracted way, but he's just like in like the most curious way.
Oh,
Like
Put that
He is
fatty
not-
away.
in fact,
oh God.
And I just bite my lip like,
Oh.
In fact, Capri, roll me an insight check on him.
Capri's such an e-girl, isn't she?
Oh, she is. She would be a VTuber if she was on YouTube.
100%.
17.
17. You can tell that there is no attraction from him to you. There is just absolute awe. Like he is in awe. He is in awe of you because as a vampire, he doesn't interact with demonic creatures very often because they shun him for him being a vampire.
Oh, check
And
out
he's
my
like-
horns.
Yeah, and he's like, this might be rude, and I'm sorry, I've been kind of sequestered away from folks for a long time. May I touch them?
Oh, please.
And
I
he kind
just
of,
take my hood off.
oh wow, and he kind of gives your left horn a bit of a stroke. He goes, oh wow, that is lovely.
Big on, eh?
Thank you. And he sniffs and he looks at Proserpine. He goes, in your pack, you can see. Oh my.
Oh my.
He looks at you and goes, oh, aren't you a lucky girl?
Looking at my pussy, are you?
Oh God.
I'm looking at you, a god.
Oh,
Aren't you?
Treble runs up to Stigveld while this is happening. My friend,
Hello, little one.
I have
How's you
something I need
been?
to confess. This is me being at my most altruistic and confessional.
And hungover.
And hungover, yes. And I've just realised how much of an asset and a friend you are. We have your pack. Yes, Calbo's still got your pack. Again, and you know what I'm like, I was very tempted by the cards again. But I'm being honest. But I will admit, I did try to take the cards. I don't want to hide that against you. Not after this.
Don't be tempted by those cards. I
know
I
I
know
am.
why. Because Calbo got all those riches, but you could end up with something much worse. We need to keep them for when desperate times call.
They're like crack cocaine to a halfling, those cards.
No, they're like crack cocaine to treble.
Yeah.
Don't put halflings in with that.
Yeah, he's very much not like the halflings. Yeah, I just basically what I'm doing here is Treble's just being open about what's just happened. I don't want no secrets against a blood-covered Stigveld. So it's up to Stigveld if he wants to.
I
abolish
appreciate your
that.
honesty. Can I get my shit back now, please?
Get that man a towel.
Here you go. That was a great fight.
Yes.
Always is. Always
Very
is.
good, old bean. Not as impressive as the bear, but it is inspiring me to a ballad.
So
It may hurt to see my own kin die, but
The
he
ballad of
was rotten
Stigveld
to the
Bloody.
core.
So Stigveld, you get your armor, your great axe, and all the
And a
kind of-
wash.
the money that was with you back. Capri at this point, Sebastian is still kind of slightly examining you, almost in a very scientific way. He's just absolutely fascinated by seeing a tiefling for the first time in over a decade.
And
Mr.
now I'm
Gra-
starting to get slightly self-conscious.
Mr. Graves, can I have a word?
And he goes, "Oh, sorry, yes, trouble." And he kind of like hops over to you and goes, "How were your harpsichord lessons? That was what you were taking last time I seen you. Do you still play?"
Yes. Not as much. Yeah, I do play. I went to Lute. I know you told me I'm better than Lute, but it makes money.
Well, it does. I remember Quattro was very fond of the lute harmonica kind of combination.
Oh.
It sounded dreadful. Oh, did something happen? Sorry, I'm sorry. Did something happen to Quattro?
Yes. Quattro is no more.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And he kind of he puts a hand on your shoulder, and you feel a comfort that you haven't felt since childhood.
It reminds me of when him and his dad had a very, very, very short relationship. The good days.
You remember that Sebastian is several hundred years old, but was a friend of yours from when you were about 5.
Yes.
And it's unlike the feeling that you have with when you meet your parents or when you meet your sister.
Yeah.
This is a homely feeling.
Yeah, good times.
Good times.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
Sebastian was your confidant as a child.
He was his father's gentleman's gentleman.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Graves. That's why he calls him Mr. Graves. He does. Have you noticed? He's never called anyone like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Graves. I appreciate it. But about the tiefling, I believe you called it.
Yes.
She doesn't like to be stared at.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I know your scientific urges. I get that. By the way, Capri, this is the greatest scholar I've ever met.
Oh,
and
lovely to meet you.
he turns to look at you, Capri, and he just kind of Sebastian bows to you. Apologies for my rudeness. I haven't been around people for such a long time. I've lost the social airs and graces.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Quite-
humbled
quite
in this
all right.
moment.
Quite all right.
Oh yes, as well, Mr. Graves. She's a bit of a warm one.
Hey,
I need to go. Find my
Oh yes,
friend.
you have pressing matters. Yes, let's follow Stigveld.
Okay,
Treble, quick word.
Yes, of course.
I just wanted to say thank you for speaking to Stigveld and admitting what you did.
Well,
You
I
are
also
changing in
need,
front of me.
I need to ask. You've not been drinking, have you?
Not a drop.
Well, there we go. Respect is as respect does.
Well met, sir.
And to you.
So,
Look, we're all growing. We're all growing.
It's character moments. It's lovely.
We should level up for growth.
Stigveld, you move towards the north of the room, and there is this large door, and it feels like it's something that you should have a lot more strength to open, but it opens rather easily for you. You open it, and inside you see this kind of rectangular room. At the very far end, you see hung to a wall with heavy silvered, possibly magical chains. You see the familiar face, however bloodied and wounded, of Viglath Fright Chaser over the moon. And his head kind of looks up and he goes, "Hello. Hello, old friend."
He does sound a bit like Stigveld. He's got his accent.
And that's where we'll end this episode of The Dragon's Dream of Scorched. And Oodles, you're right. You've leveled up after this one.
Yes! It's just character growth, isn't it?
Yeah, you've hit the character growth. You've hit the natural stuff. So for the next episode, you will be level 7.
Yeah. So he's got a level up special coming your way.
So well done, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Dragon's Dream of Scorched or watching it on YouTube. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Make sure you check out the Patreon, patreon.com/modernescapism. Head for the Scorched Sheep tier. You'll get early access ad-free to episodes. You'll also get the ability to give us NPCs for the campaign. You'll get maps that I make. You'll get artwork that Candy makes. You'll get music that Oodles makes. All the fucking good stuff. And leave us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Good Pods, wherever you happen to listen to podcasts. And yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Thank you all for listening, everyone.
Bye.
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 All right.